during the Ongo at Heart of Wisdom, we're studying the Faith Mind poem. Verses of Faith in the Heart is another translation for the poem. It's a very well-known and long-celebrated Zen poem. It comes from the third ancestor of Zen, Senkan. And it's very rich teaching. And one of the principles is that we tend to think we have to rely on our discriminating, worried, hasty, and manipulating of reality mind. That if we don't do that, then the whole universe is going to come apart. And our life is going to become disastrous. Somehow we believe that we have to control the happenings. We have to plan continually. We have to make security with our minds by worrying and chewing over every detail of what will happen and what did happen in order to be safe and successful. And in a way, there's a truth. We do need to use our minds skillfully to be safe and successful, some of us more than others. However, there's another truth, and that truth is that by enacting this mistrust, by enacting this kind of fear, we are looking and engaging with the universe as if it is not trustworthy. We are saying that my own heart lacks the wisdom to meet a situation appropriately. We are mistrusting our own ability, for example, to walk into a room and have a conversation with somebody, and that something appropriate will come forward. Now, it may be that we have a lot of reactivity, and we have a lot of judgment about that person, and we very well need to have forethought about it. But if we are practitioners and we're resting more and more in a quiet and beyond quiet to an empty, non-abiding mind, then faith in the heart, faith in that mind means that we can go through life with a certain kind of relaxation and confidence that things come together, that things reveal themselves, that I have the capacity to meet this moment. There's a phrase from Christianity that's always been with me, and that is, God will never put more upon you than you can take. And in a way, that's what we mean by faith in the heart, that if we trust in the deep heart and we let go of some of the anxious thinking, we may find that actually our life reveals a lot more benevolence and actually goes smoother. It's a risk. When we start to let go of the anxious mind, we find that there's this fear that everything's going to come apart, the sky's going to fall. But when we actually practice that, and I recommend that people practice it in little tidbits. Walk from point A to point B without planning what you're going to do when you get to point B. See what happens. You know, don't plan the next half hour. Don't plan your lunch break. Walk outside, see what happens. What might other possibilities be? When we practice it, even in little tidbits, we discover that life comes to meet us, that we are buoyed up. Something supports us that is clouded over by all the worrying. So I try to practice faith in the deep heart, faith in the quiet and spacious mind as much as possible, and I'm continually surprised and encouraged by what comes forth in my life from that.